Okay, so we are going to kind of have a quote usual routine like we've done before. So this is where I do a variety of things that are just reinforcing the skills, getting the duration better, getting her comfortable, but also me comfortable because I'm still hesitant with not wanting to upset her. And I think that makes me very cautious and maybe not the best way, where I'm just like, All right, so fly spares first. I like that. So she hesitated, like there was a little bit more wiggly than normal. So I went ahead and sprayed off of her to kind of say, hey, the spray is okay. So I do like that I changed it up. You can see there's a little bit of personal space bubble. Again, it's just me figuring out how I want to deal with that and her understanding when I say no or to get out of my space. This, I think I'm just waiting on kind of a calm default because she was really in my space and she was kind of hyped up. So this is me saying, hey, let's take a chill, let's breathe out, and then a little bit of touching. And we're going to go ahead and work on feet again. So again, we want to touch, reward. There we go. So you could see where she was a little bit like, no, or not no, but like, she was pulling it out of my hand a little bit. She wasn't steady. So this is going to be just working on duration of holding up, which, I mean, for the most part, I think goes really well. It's not going to be perfect the first time or the 15th time we do it. Duration is just about doing that. And again, like I've said in my other videos, I think it's a vulnerable position. I also think that you need the muscle to do it. I don't think they naturally hold up one leg for, a good couple minutes or anything like that. So I think it's just getting used to this, being comfortable with it, and all of that good stuff. So I'm really happy with where this is at. She's doing really well, but I think I do see there was a lot of back and forth here. And I think I always want to kind of end it on a good note. And I don't think that's wrong. It's just, I think sometimes I get so focused on that I kind of frustrate myself because I'm not ending it. I'm not getting close to a good note. But again, it's one of those patience kind of thing where I'm learning as she's learning. Again, I'm not a professional. I'm not a trainer. So maybe not the best method. But this is just my experience of over a year ago. This is in April of 2023. I am voice recording this in July of 2024. So again, we start over where the other side, we were really good with the duration of that one side, right? But now when I go to the new side, we don't automatically just do that, right? We have to build back up from zero. But here we go. See? It's just a little bit of, I don't want to say wiggliness. I don't want to say uncomfortableness. It's just a lot of unsureness. And then we kind of nail it, And that kind of happens a few times with a few different skills where we're not sure and then we're good. Okay, so this is me introducing a bumper target. A lot of people will use this as a start and stop button. I also just wanted a targeting button in some capacity. She's not super engaged with that, so I go ahead and switch it up. This is me working on backing up. So when I touch her chest, she backs up. I do really want her to back up straight. I don't want her to wiggle, but that's, changing it later. But for the most part, she's really good about backing up. I don't necessarily want to have to touch her chest all the time because I don't know if I mentioned it in another video, but that did kind of put me in a hole where I'm trying to touch her chest for other reasons. And she's like, oh, I'm backing up. I'm like, wait, that's not what I'm asking. I'm sorry. Okay. So my sister taught her horse to move the hip when she put her hand up. And I was like, that would be really interesting. So I'm doing this wrong. I'll tell you that. I'm trying to capture the behavior. I want her to guess and then me reward her guess. But I realized pretty quickly that that's not going to work. So haltering is good. And we're working on haltering with the backing up just to have a little bit. And again, she's wiggly. So I'm just kind of chilling out and being like, okay. Gait etiquette. So as you can see, she doesn't barrel through the gate, but she's not she doesn't know what she's supposed to do, right? I've not really done a lot of gait work. So this is me working on the gait. We're not going to go through until I ask you to go through, because we're not going to barrel out towards the grass. And that's kind of what it comes down to, is she wants to go out there for the grass. But she was really well, because the grass is very tempting. But again, she's listening to me. She'll back up. She respected the gate at the end where I walked through it. She's really good with gates now. I think I put this camera out here because I thought I would work on another skill, but I ended up not. It was good kind of wrap up for the day. But so again, usual routine, feet touching, gait, haltering, backing up, all these kind of skills. Eventually I want to move the hip and move the shoulder when I touch, because like at the cross ties, I want her to move around or move off me. I'm hoping that will translate to riding later on as well, with like leg pressure, for her to understand to go away from the pressure. But it's just kind of building those skills and the usual routine of those skills. And then the last thing I'm going to do for like 5 seconds here is actually catch her and then walk her around. So again, practicing that skill, because the grass is very tempting, but she does a fantastic job.